Hello, we are from Group 2. For our system, we have two versions of prototype, which is a mobile version for the customer and a web version for the admin. So let's get into our demo. For the customer, they will be using mobile version of the apps, where they can preview product, add to cart, make payment, give feedback, and message the admin in order to seek their help. Let's have a look on preview product and add to cart. This will be the menu, and here you can see there is cookies, brownies, and also coming soon. And if you press this cookies button, you will see the list of cookies, for example chocolate cookies, choco chip cookies, and melted chocolate. And if you press this button, you can see the brownies, which is peanut butter brownies, chocolate brownies, and also again melted chocolate. In order to preview the item that you're gonna see, you have to press this preview button, and you can see there is a preview which explains about the peanut butter brownies, such as ingredient and the terms. To add to cart, there are three ways to add to cart, which is first one, by previewing the item, you also can press add to bag, or you can choose this button over here in order to add to your cart, and also the icon over here located down here, you can press over the trolley icon to go to the add to cart. In order to make payment, we have to first calculate the total, and there will be overlay to make a confirmation. We have to choose proceed to checkout, and we have to enter our details for the items that we ordered. Then we can proceed to the payment page. Our system consists of three payment methods, which is FPX payment, second, cash on delivery, and lastly, the card method. For the card method, we have to scan our card in order to make the payment. First, you have to press pay, and then the scanning will be processing, and finally, it is successful. Once we are done, it will show our order status, such as our detail, which will be our name, email, address, phone number, and extra comment that we included in the order. Our prototype is unique and flexible for the customer. This is because customer can make their inquiries with the admin by messaging to them by clicking this message button. Not only that, every pages that we have in the prototype have this icon, where this message icon will bring to the page where the customer will chat to the admin directly. From here, this box over here, the customer can type their inquiries or their messages to the admin directly. They also can add attachment or send personal message over here. At the same time, our system also have a feedback process. In order to customer to give a feedback for every purchase that they have made, they have to click this feedback button, and it will be directing to add your feedback page. Once they add their feedback, they can preview their feedback, and once it's submitted, they can see their feedback at the very top of the box, which will be in a different color compared to the previous feedback. Our prototype consists of three extra features, which is setting, contact us, and info page. To go to the setting page, we have to choose the setting icon over here, and then in order to go to the contact us page, we have to choose the 2% icon over here, and it will direct to the contact us page. And finally, for the info page, we have to press this question mark icon, and we can see all the latest info from the shop. For the admin, they will be using the web page. and admin are able to execute three processes, which is making order confirmation, add new item to the kitchen, and check feedback and also chat with the customer. First, the admin have to log into the system with the unique ID and password. Once they are in, they will be viewing logs and notification. They can delete the logs and also view the full list of the log, and this also act as a dashboard. Then they will go to My Orders. In order to make orders confirmation, the admin can view this list where they can see completed orders, pending orders, orders that are waiting for approval, and also cancel orders. And in order to approve, they have to click this approve button and they will be direct to the agent that they have, and they can call them, they can message them, they also can assign them to the orders. Once we assign them to the orders, there will be a pop-up which will be telling that the order is successful and the agent will be shipped the order to the details of the customer. Now, let's have a look at the kitchen. In the kitchen, admin can edit and add new product. For example, if the admin want to add a new product, they will go to the page where they can add attachment, add caption, upload pictures or document, edit, delete, and finally publish. If they publish the item, they will be viewing a product is successful published message. For the feedback and chats, admin can either view the feedbacks that have been given by the customer or chat with the customer directly. For example, if they choose feedback, it will direct to the feedback page, while a little icon over here will direct them to the chat page. At the chat page over here, the admin can chat with the customer directly based on the message that they have sent from the mobile application, and you can see the message that I shown from the mobile version is the same message that the admin received. As we all know, social commerce have no end of new features to be added on. Same goes to our system where we added 2 extra features that will be developed in the future, such as shipping and sales report. Finally, we have made them as an under maintenance category for the future objective of the shop.
Now I would like to explain the roles and responsibilities of each member of the group in each phase. The roles we carried throughout the project were where LOGARRAM was the leader, Farissa was the editor, NISHA myself was the analyzer, and AMINUL was the programmer. In phase 1, Farissa was in charge of doing the introduction, human resource, and the Gantt chart. I did project objective, PERT chart, and the benefit of the system. LOGARRAM was in charge of problem statement, proposed solutions, and the summary. Meanwhile, AMINUL did the background study, the scope, and WBS. In phase 2, there were 2 parts. For part 1, I did the introduction. LOGARRAM managed to do the problem statement, proposed solutions, and the project objectives. The information gathering process was done by AMINUL. Lastly, Farissa was in charge of the method used and the example interview or questionnaire along with the observation that we used. Meanwhile, for part 2, I did the requirement analysis based from AZIZ analysis and the scenario and workflow of the current business process. AMINUL did the functional and non-functional requirement, and LOGARRAM did the data requirement and the summary. Followed by in phase 3, I did the logical DFD to be, Farissa did the ERD based on logical DFD and the data dictionary. AMINUL did the process specification and the physical DFD based on logical DFD. Meanwhile, the GUI user interface of system was done by LOGARRAM. Finally, in phase 4, LOGARRAM was assigned to take a video of him demonstrating our non-working prototype. I was in charge of taking a video of me explaining the roles and responsibilities of each member throughout the project. Meanwhile, Farissa was assigned to take a video of her explaining the obstacles we faced during the project. Finally, AMINUL was in charge of sharing what we have learned as a team in this project. In conclusion, each member has done a very good job throughout the project process. We worked in a team and have contributed our 100% to ensure each task has achieved its deliverables.
In the making of every project, there will always be a problem, and of course, we can come out with a solution for each of it. The first problem we face is difficulties in making a face-to-face discussion meeting with our team members. And we come out with the solutions, make a discussion meeting using Teams and WhatsApp. We discuss everything, including the process of every task, and do our part separately. And the second problem we face is difficulties in finding suitable software to create our prototype. For this problem, we come up with a solution by choosing the best and easy software to create the prototype. For example, we use Adobe XD. By using this software, we can create two different types of prototype version, which is mobile version and also a web version.
There are a few lessons that we have learned when we work as a team on the project. The first one is teamwork. As a team, every member must always help each other to complete the project. If there any problem encountered, we must work together to find the solution. Next is time management. To complete each of the phases, we must manage our time properly, so our work can be submitted according to the time given. Third is communication skills. A good communication skills also important because it helps us to communicate to other teammates without any misunderstanding. Therefore, every member can understand clearly what is being explained. The last one is responsibility. Every member must be responsible for finishing their tasks based on the instruction given, so the project will run smoothly.